And now I would like to introduce Dr. Nhon, the chairman of the Vietnam Quality Association of Ho Chi Minh City, VQAH. He's also working as at Institute for Quality Assessment and Development, IQAD. He is a board member, Asian Network for Quality, ANQ. He is also a member of the International Academy for Quality, IAQ. Welcome, Dr. Nhon.
Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Give you a presentation, one paper. May I like to share this? Can you see? Can you see?
I can see it, but
yes,
but I can see the presentation.
Yes, thank you. My presentation is the name Sustainability Education Development with Integrated Management System Approaches. As myself introductions, my name is Nhon. I am President Institute for Quality Assessment Development, IQAD. I am Chairman Vietnam Quality Association of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. As you know, ISO 9001 is one of a set of quality management tools that educational organizations have adopted in recent years. ISO recently published a new management system standard, ISO 21001. This standard outlines the requirement for educational organization and is intended for such organizations than the more commonly used ISO 9001 quality management system. This is a structure of ISO 21000. You can see the 10 checks as cycle can be applied to all process and to the OMS as a whole. First one, introduce how close from 4 to 10 close can be grouped in relation to PDCA cycle. You can see the close 4, understanding the organization and its context, understanding the needs and expectation of interest party, learner and other beneficiary requirements, determining the scope of EMS. Then we have the leadership, planning, support, operation, performance evaluation, and improvement. This is outcome to reason of EMS learner and other beneficiary certification, products and service. We talk about principle for an AMS ISO 21000. First, focus on learners and other beneficiary. Visionary leadership, engagement of people, process approach, improvement, evidence-based decisions, relationship management, social responsibility, accessibility and equity, ethical conduct in education, and data security and protection. This is 11 principles for an EMS ISO 21000. This is different for the ISO 9000. ISO 9000 now have 7 principle. Also, we establish the vision, mission, quality policy, and quality objective for an organization in education. The main difference between ISO 9001 and ISO 21001 is a principle. In ISO 9001 7 and in ISO 21001 11 principle. You can see about close to close application requirement about ISO 9001 and ISO 21001. But phase of PDCA cycle, we also apply the plan, do, check, act. And in the ISO 21000, many annex more in the ISO 9001. Why do interesting ISO 9001 and ISO 21000? The first, you know, ISO 9001 is the international standard for quality management system, QMS. In order to be certified to the ISO 9001 standard, a company must follow the requirements set forth in the ISO 9001 standard. The standard is used by organizations to demonstrate the ability to consistently provide product and service as best customer and regulatory requirement and to demonstrate continued improvement. However, if ISO 9001 is applied to education, some problem may not switch between the production environment and the education environment. Therefore, we consider to interest ISO 9001 and ISO 21001 will be an IMS, Integrated Management System, stronger and more efficient in education. Who are the benefits? The requirement of IMS will help education provide better match the needs and expectations of their learner and other beneficiaries and demonstrate greater creativity and impacts. Education organization will benefit through delivering a more impactful and relevant learning experience that is aligned with the organization, our mission and vision. Learner will benefit even more because the education service they receive can be more personalized and suited to their needs, ultimately leading to better learning outcome. Key benefits of integrating ISO 9001 and ISO 21001. First, better arrangement of instructional, objective, and activity plans. Enable quality education for all. Self-learning and approach learning opening. Personalizing learning and enhancement in a custom curriculum needs. This is constant for research and assessment and treatment to build productivity. What type of education apply ISO 9001 and ISO 21001? We can apply in all education organization, for example, preschool, college, adult education center, vocational education center, tutoring or coaching center, training institute, special education school, university, and K-12 school. About certification, ISO 21001 certification will help conduct strong training division and invest sustainable development of education. They have about 9 steps. The first step, the process conducts a gap analysis. The second, providing training to management and employer. Guidance regarding documentation and implementation of ELMS Next, guidance on conducting risk opportunity assessment. Next, an internal audits by the consultants. External audits by certified body. Closure of observation. Issuing certificate and conducting annual surveillance audit. ISO 21001 has been in development for nearly 5 years now, having been in first approved as a proposal in early 2014. Development of the standard has been undertaken by technical committee 288, which itself consists of the 140 expert members from 44 participating countries plus 14 observer countries, led by the Korea Agency for Technology and Standard. A map of participants show involvement of the UK and most of mainland Europe, Australia, Canada, and many South American and Asia countries. I make a survey research regarding the applied ISO 21001 or an interesting management system according to ISO 9001 and ISO 21000 in Asian countries since 2021. This survey explored the applicability of the process pay approach in the basic education sector as prescribed by ISO 21001 and ISO 9001 and the BDCA model. The student intend to emphasize the needs by the education sector to introduce a quality management system using a process pay approach in teaching and learning process. You can see this is my survey in the country, in Asia country now. About China, until now, have two education organizations with the ISO 21001 and the IMS 0. In India, many. In India now about 20 schools yes ISO 21000, and South Korea 6, Russia 2, Taiwan 1, and Vietnam 1. Vietnam is Department of Education of Training of Sơn La Province. That until the March 2022, total we have the 32 certified ISO 21001 and 23 certified IMS, the both ISO 9001, ISO 21001. I would like to talk about a case study in Vietnam. The Education of and Training Department of Sơn La Province found significant achievement resulting from IMS implementation. When applying IMS, they found that the organization operating mechanism is more stable and scientific. The quality of work has been significantly improved. The first, sustainable research. They have the 5 stages. Stage 1, training. Stage 2, building system documentation. Stage 3, implementing test operation and internal assessment. Stage 4, official operational informing and third-party reviewing. Stage 5, operating and continuous improve the quality management system. About surveying and classify the quality of first rater. The education and training system in Vietnam is divided into 5 levels: preschool, primary school, lower secondary school, high school, and university. Department of Education and Training directly manage the upper secondary level and professional manager preschool, primary, and lower secondary education. The Department of Education and Training had conducted a survey to identify student competence If performing schools top in their ecclesia of earth level, the survey results are used by school and teacher, are referring to adjust the education strategy to different level of student. About quality approach, when we apply ISO 9001 and ISO 21001, the first they apply FAS, and they mean plan do chest us and SWOT and other report table for the compare. Our research and methodology, correct tool and quality approach are used to get excellent results. The results we can, according to the table, the percent of 6-year-old students enter REST 1 meeting the requirement for cognitive development increase significantly in 2 years from the 83.5% to the 86.9%. And the percent of 11-year-old student entering REST 6 meeting the requirement for mass in 2020, 2021, and 2022, the increase for the apply IMS. Also, the percent of 11-year-old student entering REST 6 meeting the requirement of literacy in 2021 and 22. The table shows the trend in the percent of 11-year-old students entering REST 6 who do not meet the requirement for mass in 3 years, from 41.55% in 2020. Now they reach 33.82 in 2021, and they reach now only 3.46% in 2022 this year. And the student is a winner prize at the national winner from the 9th prize in the 2019 to the 13th in 2020 and 15th in 2021. In 2022, one student won the first prize in the finalist of Road to Olympia. About percent of 7-year-old student, the graduation rate increased from the 2019 only the 71.9%. Until now is 99.61%. About national ranking, also the increase. National average score, the increase. Yes. And they building a learning society, creating a one asset opportunity in education, promoting lifelong self-study and special education. In the 2020, number of students and 3,612 students, and increase until now is near the 6,000 students. The physical infrastructure, human resource, promoting universal education. They manage the number of schools near the 600 schools. Preschool 228, primary and low secondary school 326, high school 45 school, continuing education center 12. A human resource, total number of official cast and teacher in 2022, 23,468 and qualification number. Universalization of gender education SONLA have been approved to reach the standard of universalization of lower secondary education level 1 by the Ministry of Education and Training. All the districts have met the standard of universalization of lower secondary education, of which 7 districts have met the standard of universal of lower at the high level. About department and district competitiveness index ranked first in the whole province. Department of Education and Training, after I apply IMS, they now in the number 1 in the rank first of the SONLA province with the percent 89.78%. They top if we compare all the other department. The Integrated Quality Management System IMS has been certified by the UK Franchise International Certification Organization to QMS ISO 9001 and ISO 21001 standard. SONLA Department of Education and Training is the first in this field in Vietnam and Southeast Asia, the 23rd agency in Asia and the 50th agency worldwide to be granted these 2 certificates. You can see the 2 certificates of them. This one is ISO 9001 and the second is ISO 21001 about franchise certification body and accreditation by ABCAB accreditation with the name one audit, 2 standard and accepted everywhere. Potential promotion with IMS, it can be called outward tool approach and implementation solution aim to achieve the United Nations sustainability goal, ensuring quality, inclusive, equitable education and promoting lifelong learning opportunity for all. Globally interactive education way. We are certified, accredited, and recognized. Conclusion. The significant goal of ISO 9001 and ISO 21001 are to accept in the instruction needs of the student and different recipients are being met. ISO 9001 and ISO 21001 are valuable for a wide range of instruction suppliers, extending from kindergarten to advanced education just as professional preparing and e-learning administration. ISO 9001 and ISO 21001 are additionally pertinent to industrial branches of Aerospace Association, for example, Department of Education and Training. By making available a comprehensive set of practices that are applicable to learning service provided across the board, ISO 9001 and ISO 21001 will help build a stronger education sector and provide positive knock-on effect in terms of stimulating innovation and the economy. The ISO 21001 standard is accordant with the plan to change as BDCA cycle, empowering associations to set up an education management system. With the philosophy of both ISO 9001 and ISO 21001, ensuring comprehensive education quality, strengthening social responsibility, human and justice in education. Quality does not mean the best, but the synchronization, increasing the fairness of all members in an organization. Sustainable Development Goal 4, SDG 4, established by the UN, we can meet the SDG 4 of United Nations. Thank you for your attention.